Welcome back. I know I've been a bit lazy in editing lately, but I'm back with the next episode. I have so much footage it's hard to know what is interesting and what to leave out. So much to cover in this one, let's get started. Lava farm extension. I did a quick extension on the lava farm. It is looking a bit boring at the moment, so maybe I need to add some kind of structure around this, just so it ties in with the other buildings and things. Or maybe I could just do some industrial theme around it, like a forge or something, using maybe a darker brick. But for now, I'll just extend it, as I do need some extra lava. I was also looking at the furnace thinger, and I saw one that just uses hoppers and no minecarts. So then I can get rid of that really annoying noise of the minecarts going around and around. So I will add that to my to-do list. What to do with allays? I captured these guys a while ago now, but I still don't actually know what to do with them. I think you can get additional allays by just giving them gems, but what are they actually good for? If anyone knows what the actual uses of allays are, let me know in the comments. So it's finally time to get some kind of enchanting room setup going, and I may as well add it here to the bottom of the storage room, then everything is contained in one place. I was thinking of also adding a grindstone to remove the old enchants from the villager, traded stuff, and a barrel and anvil so it's all in the same place. Then I'll just put this barrel in front to hold all the bluerite and ore and other random enchanting things. My cow farm had managed to create enough leather to make the books for this one, and then the paper was from the sugarcane farm. To get to level 30 enchants, you don't even seem to really need that many bookshelves anymore. So maybe I can add some empty shelves in here as well to store excess enchanting books. My almost first enchant that I did on my pick was actually a pretty awesome one. I did manage to get a Fortune 3 pickaxe straight away. So then, just after I had gotten my Fortune 3 pickaxe, I rushed down into the mine area, and somehow there was a massive ton of mobs down there, and I managed to lose it and all of my gear as well, including the Fortune 3 pick, so I'm very sad. Then I spent, I think, was probably about the next 20 minutes trying to get my gear back. All the mobs were down there grabbing up the gear, and there was creepers and baby zombies and everything. For some reason, I could not remember where I'd lost all the gear exactly, so I ended up giving up on it all. And that is the sad tale of my Fortune 3 pickaxe. I will mourn its loss later. So just as I had restocked all my gear, I thought my skill was just so good that I'll pop over to the Bastion, and managed to lose all of my gear again, including my backup set of gear. So yes, that was smart. Back to square one, and I think I'll be spending a bit of time after this restocking all of the gear. So after all that excitement, I decided that the farmer had to pay for all that gear that I lost. Actually, it was just that he had the wrong trade, so I replaced him with another newer farmer that had the pumpkin and melon trades. So now we should have 3 farmer villages, so I can stock up on enough gems to replenish the gear supply a bit quicker. Now we just need the melons and the pumpkins to keep up with the trades. Well, that was a hectic few days. I thought I would go and do a bit of exploring and zooming around on this ice for a while before farming many more pumpkins and melons, ready for the gear rebuild. So after my exploring, I wandered down to the lower levels of the mine and managed to find quite a lot of diamonds. Then I used my new diamonds and enchanting area to make a pretty nice new pick called Picky. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5 and Mending. The next upgrade will be to Netherite, unless I lose this one. Next on the to-do list is the automatic pumpkin farm, as I do need a lot more pumpkins for trading, and I'm a bit tired of having to spend so much time harvesting the pumpkins manually. This is a nice easy one to set up and should produce a small amount of pumpkins while I'm off doing other things. I may actually rebuild this into more of a tower, as this tiered layout is a bit bulky and the location is also a bit random and doesn't really fit in with the other buildings here. But it will do for now. If you want to see the full build for this one, I think I actually have a tutorial laying around somewhere for this as well. So it's time now to locate the Nether Fortress. I ended up just using a chunk finder for this one, where you just type in the world seed and it shows you the fortress locations, so hopefully that's not too much cheating. It ended up being quite a long walk and dig from the main portal, so after a long walk and many lava pools later, we made it to the fortress. Also we managed to get the first wither skull and located nether warts ready to grow for some potions. Then we just need a couple of blaze rods before we head back, and we can make potions. Actually, when I make a potion room. Speaking of potion rooms, it's time to build a potion room. I just did a quick one for this one with some nether warts growing along the side and then the potion making area in the back. Not sure how many potions there will be here, but I usually just set up one brewing station per section and then have a barrel above it with all the materials needed. So that I can just look up the recipe for the potion once and keep all the materials and potions in that one box. I'll probably have to add some signs here as well actually, so I can remember which one goes where. But all the potions we really need to start, I think, is some healing potions and just some slow fall potions to prepare for the dragon fight. And hopefully if we can get into the end, we'll be able to find some elytras as well. So I'm not the best at interiors, but I'm trying to work on it. Every time I come back here to sleep, it was kind of depressing. So after the potion room, I thought I would just spend a bit of time on this interior. Interiors are hard. I thought just keep a similar layout to what it was and then just kind of build around in there with a white floor that looks a bit like fluffy carpet and then some mats on the front and side tables as actual barrels so you can store useful things in there. Then at the front I'll also add some armor stands and some more barrels so you can have a spare set of armor sitting there in case you need to grab it really quickly after you respawn. Also, I keep forgetting about paintings and how good they can look. I think the one behind the bed there looks really neat. So I'm trying to keep these episodes a bit more action-packed rather than dragging on too much. So hopefully this episode was a bit more exciting than the previous ones. Editing is almost as hard as Minecraft interiors. In the next episode we will be locating a stronghold and hopefully we will be preparing for the dragon fight. I've only actually ever beaten a dragon on hard once before, so it should be fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.